Alrighty, traders. Let's go ahead and get ready right now. Okay, we're actually dumping now. Well, that's good, though. The RSI is kind of pulling back. We don't have much volume, and we are pulling back. That's what I want to see. We pumped all the way up to 276 for ZM. That's not even the one that I'm watching. We've got SQ. Now, I want SQ. If we break over that 254 level, we are most likely going to come up to that 257.50 level. And we might, because we might have a gap and go strategy. We gapped up just a tad. So I do want to see this gap rip up to that 257. Break over 257. I mean, we really have room back up to 267. Just comped, just... All right, I mean, right now, let's go ahead and actually go through our watch list and see what we could for today. Right now, we are looking at IFRX. Now, let's go ahead and check the news. Secures 43.7 million euro grant from the German government for development of COVID-19 drug candidate. So this is very, very good. In the fact that we could see this rip to the upside today. Just because they got a very large lump sum of money, and that usually is a very good catalyst for stocks to rip. And we're sitting at around 288 right now, so let's go ahead and adjust our support and resistance. We're going to figure out what's really going on here. If we break over that 320 level, that pre-market high, honestly, I think we come up to 350 and then potentially $4 for IFRX. And if we go and look at the past, last time we gap up, we did give everything back. We do have a gap to fill at 528 though. We have a gap to fill at 528, so we are going to be watching that level for potential move. Good morning. See you in SE. I'm in SQ. I'm in SQ right now. How are you, Mo? I'm in SQ. I'm still holding just because we have a bullish engulfing candle, increasing volume, and a break of the downtrend. I think we could fill this gap at 257 today. I mean, honestly, in the next few, I'm holding this for a couple days. I do think we have room back up that $267 level. But right now we're looking at IFRX. They got a $43 million. Hello, Lord Commander. How are you doing? If you guys could tap that like button on the screen. If you guys want to see my screen, I can show you guys on TikTok. Or you can see my face, whatever you guys, what do you want me to do? But anyways, IFRX got $43 million grant from to develop a COVID-19 drug candidate. Thank you guys for the likes. Thank you for the likes. So they're going to rip to the upside. It's possible that they could rip. I'm not saying it's going to. We gap up and hold our profits. We ran and then kind of. I'm not a fan of that. I usually when we gap up, boom, gap up, boom, gap up, boom. We dump every single time we gap up for this stock, so we don't want to be catching the move to the downside for IFRX. Thoughts on Tesla? What are we doing with Tesla and FCE? So Tesla, for some reason, is just pumping. Now, I know that they're expected to be every single the most earnings of any automaker. I said that's what they're expected, so that's why they're pumping. It's going to be a classic buy the rumor, sell the news, I think. And that's what usually happens when people have good earnings. Sometimes the stock will dump, even if it's good. So that's what I'm watching for Tesla. And if you guys want to come over to YouTube, come see my screen, and you can trade with me. I'm going to be live for a few hours. Right. So honestly, we were in a rising wedge for Tesla. So I do actually expect us to come back and retest that. We have a gap to fill at 844. But especially if we hit $9 or $900, have a nice cup. We kind of pull back to retest that trend line. I think we could break 900 and continue moving. Here for the ride, call options today. I'm looking over call options later today. Not later today, and we can do it now. I'm going to go over and look at FCEL, and then I'm going to go over my options watch list for today. See if we can find it. Okay, so FCEL absolutely ripped yesterday. What's going on? Watches. Personal finance company has a better 3-month return than AMC, FuelCell, and Palantir. So that's good. Are we gapping up? We are not gapping up super significantly, but we have that increase in volume, and we held a lot of our profits. So today, I honestly see it. Let's go ahead and look at our potential price targets. I mean, I think we could see it back maybe up to $10 today for FCEL if we continue to get this momentum. Continue with this momentum, we could see it up to 10. So I'm not a huge fan of the setup because I would like to see a nice, just because it's gapping up huge. So, I mean, there's not really a good place for it to pull back for some options. Printed nicely yesterday. Lululemon is on a rip as well. Yeah, I think FCEL is absolutely ripping. I would not be looking to get contracts here just because the implied volatility is at 110. And you don't want to buy very, very high implied volatility. So let's go ahead and actually look at our options watch list for today. See if we can see anything crazy. Right now, we're going to be focusing, we're going to look at AMD at the beginning. AMD, very, very bullish yesterday. What happened with it? It opened at 11.11 and closed. It went up almost 5% yesterday. What did we have any news? Reveals new MacBooks, AirPod Pros. Why AMD? Okay, so I think Apple was using AMD, and I actually called AMD last week for the break of the downtrend, and I called it at like $100. So you're up a stupid amount right now on AMD. So if you guys want to stay up to date on my next week's calls and what I'm watching, go over to the YouTube. BITO. I'm not too sure when BITO is going to drop, actually. When you buy Netflix calls today. NTFX. Nets. I don't know what's the ticker? Let me know what the ticker is. And then I can figure it out. We have AMC. Yesterday I was looking to get an AMC call, maybe up to 44, but I did miss my entry at 42. It went up to 43. Prog is the play. I know, man. I've been in Prog since $1.30. I've had 3 call options so far. I'm pissed because I was actually looking for. I only went in with the 10th of my position, and I've only bought like 4 contracts at $30 a contract. And I was actually going to buy in like 20, 30 contracts, but I wasn't able to. It just spiked way too early, and I wasn't able to get in, and I wasn't going to chase it at all. I think PROG has room back. I think it has room to 4. If it holds 3, it has room to 4. NFLX. NFLX buy calls. I'm not decreasing. We broke above. If we can actually break above these pre-market highs, break above those pre-market highs. Oh, is that the high? Okay, that's the high. We have increasing volume yesterday. Might be kind of cupping. We could see some calls. Maybe it's a nice swing trade, nice cup. We did break down and got absorbed by buyers. RSI is pretty high on the daily. Again, right now, if you bought right now, your risk has to be all the way down at 620. So you're risking more than 3%. So I don't think calls. Nvidia earnings today. Thank you for the follow. I'm not too sure about what's going on with Nvidia. OCGN, who delayed to October 26, gap fill at 275. I'm going to look at OCGN first. OCGN. Gap to fill at 775. Yep. And who delayed to October? I think we could. I mean, we got filled up and just got absorbed by buyers or sellers. Pull back. I mean, we do have that gap to fill. I think we could easily see that filled. I would like to bounce right off that level. I mean, wait, hold on. We did bounce off that yesterday's pre-market, so that might have been a good potential. Again, we might be forming a cup and handle on the 5-minute or on the 15-minute. If we come up, touch 880, pull back and break 880, we have room back up to 9 and then 950. Nvidia, let's look at Nvidia. Or yeah, let's go ahead and look at what's going on with Nvidia. Right now, Nvidia, decreasing volume. I would not be looking to buy calls for Nvidia. We might be forming a nice cup and handle. I would like to see it pump up to around $25 today. Pumps up to 25, then I would like to see a successful retest of a pullback of around 216. I think this is going to be one that I'm watching for next week for a cup and handle break back up to those highs of 230 and then potentially 230 for Nvidia. Now, CrowdStrike, I'm still looking for Crowd. Or actually, no, I called Crowd last week as well. Called it back at, I called it at 243. There's 20%. That's amazing. And we already went Nvidia, SQ. I'm still holding SQ calls. I do think we have room back up to 257 and the potential 267 over the next few days. for SQ. Then we have SE. Now, SE did make a new high, but we have decreasing volume, which is not what I want to see. So I do think we have some room to the downside today. Thank you guys for the follow. If you guys could tap that like button, TikTok, push the screen more. Let's try to get to 1,000 likes. That'd be awesome. We got Airbnb. I'm not a fan of Airbnb right now. I'm not a fan at all. I think I'm just gonna kind of let it do its thing. Guys, I also called Coinbase on the 11th. I called Coinbase on the 11th. Boom, 19%. That's crazy. Google, what's the ticker? I don't know the ticker for Google. Increasing volume. I mean, RSI is really high, and we are making, so this is what's called RSI divergence. We have a high, 81, and we have this peak right here. Then we have the RSI, we have higher price action. The price action is higher, but the RSI is lower. That is telling me that we are going to have a pullback for Coinbase soon. And I think if we could hit that, I'm looking for a potential, if we break this 290 level, I think we have room back down to, honestly, room back to 272. If we break 288, we have room down to 275 for today. CRSR, please. CRSR. Let's go and look. We had a really high volume, low spread, and then we had another doji candle. I do think we have a gap to fill for CRSR back up to 26, potentially. You could catch a potential. I do like that price. I do like that though. We kind of double bottom, triple bottom. If we break over the pre-market highs, we have room back up to that. Well, today, I don't know. I think I'm going to add CRSR. Daddy's money? No, definitely not. Microsoft is one to watch. Yeah, let me look at Microsoft. We're going to go ahead and take a peek at. I'm going to add CRSR. I think I already have it. Nope. But we are going to look at Google real quick. So, decreasing volume. Don't like that. Don't want to play it. Nothing really. Not a huge fan of it right now. So, let's go ahead and I like to write down all of my plays for today that I'm looking at. So right now we are looking at CRSR. Since we do have those doji candles with lower volume, I am going to be looking for a break of these pre-market highs, or yes, 2 days ago high at around 220, around 25. So if CRSR can break 25, 28, we have room to around 26.80. So you can get around $1.50 a share. Google, yeah, let's look at Google. Oh, I already looked at Google's. And then we also want to watch, I forget what else I was watching, but again, Zoom. I missed my entry on Zoom. I was busy trading SQ, but I was going to enter with some calls. It's unfortunate because I was watching that for the break of the downtrend, and it broke the downtrend, came back, retested it successfully. We have decreasing volume, which is not what I want to see, a bit just slightly. I want to see an increase in volume today. I think we could see Zoom back up to 280, potentially even 288 today if we see a lot of volume start to pop in. So it's unfortunate that I did miss my entry on Zoom. That would have been a great trade. Yeah, we were watching CRSR. AMD increasing volume. I think I want to see AMD pull back and retest to 115 before we see it move higher. But I'm not a huge fan of that. I want to see it come back to a little bit. I want to see it come back to around 113. So AMD off 113. AMD bounce off 113. Room 2. So VLCN. Right now, VLCN, it just IPO'd. We have increasing volume Same spread. I'm not a fan of that at all. Just like, because if you want an increasing volume, you do want a larger spread. And right now, there's not much data to work with. We have a nice bull flag decreasing volume on the pullback. I think if we can break 10, we have room up to 11 for VLCN. And then right now, again, we're looking at crowd strike, decreasing volume, increase. Well, I would like to see a pullback of around 280. I mean, maybe a little bit more down to around 278 to this previous high. A bounce off there could be a nice play for the move higher. RSI is kind of coming down. We're making Rsi Divergence. We're making higher highs, but RSI is making lower lows. So I do want to see a potential pullback. I'm not a huge fan of this play, actually, so I am going to actually not write this down just because I don't want to risk my money. Where's resistance on PROG? PROG is doing wonders, and I'm loving it. We're broke over the pre-market highs. I mean, honestly, guys, I think today we will see, if we see PROG break over 350, we're coming to 4 today. Break over 350 today, we're coming to 4, which is very likely because PROG is at 326. So this is amazing. Like, this is awesome. I mean, we closed at around, what did we close at yesterday? We're chilling. We're about 10. We're gapping up 10%, which means I'm going to get around 10% of the delta. No. I mean, PROG is going to rip today. Just tell us what SPY going to do. Let's see what the SPY is going to do. And honestly, I mean, and you guys obviously know that, but nobody knows where the fuck it's going to go. I play up, day traders and traders play off probability, not certainty. We have very high volume, very high, or not high volume. We have very high RSI. It might be a RSI divergence kind of. Yeah, just it might be we're making that higher. So I do expect a pullback from the SPY either today or something, because we just have, I mean, we do have a bullish engulf. I mean, it's not really a bullish engulfing candle because this is a previous bullish, but look how choppy this is. I think I want to see the SPY rip up. If we do not crack those crack these pre-market highs of around 450 for the SPY, I do think we're going to see a red day back down to 441 potentially for the SPY. Just because we're super overextended. I mean, on the RSI, we're not for the on the daily, but on the 4 hour, we are a little overextended. We do need a pullback. I think we're gonna pull back. Yeah, I do think we're gonna pull back to maybe 443 today for the SPY. Again, we were looking at Zoom SPY puts, my man. Hey, that might be a good. Last time I tried to do SPY puts, I lost fucking $600 because I didn't have a stop loss in place and I got too greedy and I didn't want to sell. But I do think that's good. I do think yeah. SPY bounce off 450 room to, I mean, honestly, 445 or I mean, I would keep my price target wouldn't be that low. I would kind of scale out of my position at 440. OLB, let's go ahead and take a peek. OLB, what's going on with the OLB? Benzinga's Pro top 5 stocks to watch for Tuesday. OLB, okay. XLBL CEO Ronnie Clone said capacity for added 1.1 million in monthly sales first 1K crypto mining computers are fully. So everyone's getting into crypto mining. Everybody. So I am going to add this to the watch list. We have OLB. Now we have around 20 minutes left till market open. What are we going to be watching? I mean, SQ's rip. I like SQ. I want to see a gap and go for SQ. If we do not see the gap and go for SQ, I might take my profits on SQ because we are going to gap up here around $1, and just over $1. So I'm going to gap up and I'm going to make around $80 to $90 from this gap up. And I think I'm going to cut it there because then I would be up over 60% on my trade for SQ. I do think we do have room higher, but I don't want to, just because the SPY is looking pretty bearish, I do want to get out of my position for SQ. But I do like that we are making lower lows on the RSI with making lower lows on price action. So that's a good sign. And PROG sitting at 333 or 329. So I do like to see that. Man, that was fucking amazing. I am also in GoPro. Thank you for whoever was mentioning GoPro. GoPro had a nice day today. I got in around somewhere in here. Looking for the downtrend break. I think we have room back up to 10. I genuinely think we have room back up to 10. Thank you for the follow. If you guys could start tapping that like button, TikTok pushing the stream more, I'd really appreciate it. May 20 for SQ. I'm out at Bell. I think I'm staying in GoPro, though. Yeah, I think I'm going to stay in GoPro, too. I think I might be out at Bell, too. It really depends what the SPY wants to do. If the SPY breaks those pre-market highs, then I think I definitely will hold this. So we have decreasing volume here. Now we want to see this candle close with a smaller spread. If we can see that, then we can see that, okay, now buyers are starting to step in. But we might have a downtrend break on the SPY. So if we do not break that 450 level, I'm selling. I'm selling my calls. Thank you guys for the follow. So DraftKings, I'm not really watching it for today. So I am going to delete it off my today's watch list. SQ, I'm watching. PROG, I'm watching. GoPro. KAVL. So right now, oh yeah. Right now, we're also watching CRSR, AMD, and the SPY. So watching SPY puts, gambling. It's only gambling if you don't have a trade plan. I go with probability. Now, if my stop, I'm never risking more than 2% on a trade. That's if I'm trading just normal equities. And I'm not going to take a trade unless I get 6%. At least 6% in a trade. So, just by doing that, if you're disciplined enough to only take the A+ setups, where you have 4 reasons to get into a trade, 4 reasons, downtrend break, 80-20 setup, RSI's oversold, we might have a pivot low, there's so many different things that give you higher probability of it going in your favor, and so it's not gambling. If you think it's gambling, then you don't know enough about day trading or the stock market. But yes, I do agree it is gambling when you just first jump into the market. And yes, it's fun to gamble sometimes. It's fun to throw $100 into Shiba Inu. That is gambling. PORG broke that 330 level, and we have like crazy volume already. This bar alone, 4 million. Holy cow. So, I mean, a PORG, I think we could easily see this rip more and more and more. Thoughts on ACI? Might have a downtrend on play here. What I want to see, we have really high volume. We gap down. I don't see a higher low. I would like to see a pullback maybe down to around 28 before I consider getting into this. I am going to actually create an alert at or below. So if it comes down, I will get notified because I do want to see a nice bounce for ACI. This is insane on PORG. Should I sell my SQ and buy more PORG? I would not chase the PORG. Now, it's unfortunate that we weren't able to scale into PORG more, but it's never a good idea to chase it. Never a good idea. I mean, even though we had really high volume yesterday, Which stocks do the SPY impact? A lot. Good. Let's go ahead and pull up my options watch list. Usually, here's the SPY. The SPY's right here. And usually when the SPY's trending, almost every single one of these will be trending with the SPY. There's 12 here. But again, it's not like exact point for point, but thank you. When do you think the next major U.S. crash is going to happen? I'm not going to give a time frame on it because that's not my expertise, and I don't want to say some bullshit to you guys. But I do think we are getting ready to crash. Michael Burry also thinks we're getting ready to crash. And if they pass that bill to raise the debt ceiling, we're going to be fucked. We're going to be fucked. I don't understand what's going through their mind. I feel like I could run the government better. And I don't have any degrees or nothing. I day trade, and I feel like I would have much better money management skills to not get us in this much debt. It's because they just want power, and they don't care about our about the society. They just want the power. They want more and more and more and more. They'll deal with it later because they're not going to get hurt. We are the ones going to get hurt. Yeah, if something happens, it takes a dip again, and I'll buy. I'll never try to chase it up. Yep. Yeah, if you can see a good buy, I mean, let's see where it can come down to. I mean, I do, if we come maybe pull back to around, if we continue to rip, a nice pullback down to around 315 would be nice. Yeah, maybe down to like 315 to 318. What do you think about Bitcoin? I love Bitcoin. But what I'm worried about is that we're going to see a classic buy the rumor, sell the news. With the anticipation of the Bitcoin futures ETF, I think we're going to see it dip. I think we could see it back down to I mean, look, we have really high volume, small spread, smaller spread, small spread. So already I wouldn't be jumping in to go long. To me, this looks bearish. But again, it's crypto. This is not equities. It's totally different. I mean, it's not different. The technical analysis is the same, but the crypto is a little bit more manipulated. And I'm just not a fan of Bitcoin right now. I wouldn't be buying. If you had $1,000, where would you invest it? If I had $1,000, I would invest probably 500 into QNT, 100 in HBAR, 100 in VChain, 300 in XRP. HBAR long, yes, I love HBAR. I love HBAR. Crypto, yes, crypto. I don't invest long-term in stocks. I only invest in crypto. Why would I invest long-term in stocks when I can go in crypto, put my money in there, and then get a loan, a 0% interest on my loan against my crypto assets and live off my crypto? I'm not doing that right now because I don't have enough money in crypto. I'm going to be honest with you guys, but that's my plan in the future. I'm going to get enough in there so I can take a loan out against my crypto and then use that to live. Oh, actually, I'm going to get a loan out, put it into a stable coin so I can get enough to pay like the 20, 30 bucks that I need to pay off the loan every month. And then I'm going to use the rest to either invest in cryptocurrencies or use it to live my life. I need more details. Actually, man, I'm not going to cover all 5 of those of the $1,000 I invest now, but I will actually. That's a very good video idea. I'll probably have that up on my YouTube Wednesday. If I had $1,000, where would I invest it? That's a good video. So come over to the YouTube and subscribe, and I'll have it up Wednesday. I'm writing it down right now. And I'll explain why I think they're good, what's going on, what price targets, and everything for them. All right. So PORG having a slight pullback here. We want to see decreasing volume, which is what we're seeing on the 5-minute, which is good. Again, the SPY having a nice starting to see the increasing volume, same spread. Nice plan. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Man, we got 5 viewers. Thank you, guys. This really... Man. This is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Guys, come over to YouTube on TikTok. What are you doing? You can see my pretty face, and you can see the screen. All right, yeah, I mean, SPY, not a huge fan of it. Take a look at ADTX. Yes, I will. Will indeed. ADTX. Whoops. We have a gap to fill at 173. Hey, Crosby, how you doing? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Right now, we are RSI is almost over, so we're at 37 on the 4-hour, but nothing's really screaming bullish, nothing's screaming bearish. We have a downtrend on the play. We'll connect it right there. So we might get rejected off this downtrend one more time. I want to see it today. I want to see us come up, hit the downtrend ideally, and then make a higher low potentially. But again, it's not the best setup. We might have a higher low here, but I'm just not there's nothing really crazy. There's nothing screaming bearish. There's nothing screaming bullish. We have WATT. What was the stock rockets on heavy volume after FCC approves over-the-air wireless charging product? What? FCC, I don't know what the FCC is, but they approved over-the-air wireless charging. Is that what I think it is? Where like if you just have like a modem almost, or like a charger, like just, and it sends out signals and you can charge your phone with no wires? Oh man, I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I would get that. That's kind of cool though. That's kind of cool. Watt approval, unlimited distance. Yeah, that's crazy. Coin, I think we have increasing volume, continue to go up. SPY, if we don't break 450, we're not going to come up. LOL, 5. I know, 5, but still, you got to appreciate it. You can't automatically start and be at 100 viewers. So I really appreciate you guys for stopping in. YouTube page, Stock Talk Trades, or link in my bio. No spaces. It's so fast to lose money in crypto. Well, it's only fast if you're looking to trade it, but if you're looking to invest in it, then you're making money. MSTR, extremely skeptical. Investor advisor, extremely skeptical about U.S. first Bitcoin ETF, and it's a hard thing to recommend an inferior crypto product. BITO, waiting for that. Here we go. We're gonna look at BITO again. We'll be able to see when it goes live and see what happens. It's gonna be very volatile. I bet it's gonna be stupid volatile. AMC. Let's go to look. BB started to rip. Let's go to look at BB. BBIG kind of getting some action. Where could it go? I mean, I don't like these high wicks. Not at all. I do not like these high wicks whatsoever. To me, and high wicks here. To me, we're gonna see a pullback down to 730. It breaks 730. We're coming down to 660. So watch out for BBIG. Then we have AGRX. Guys, I will slow down on looking at tickers. So if you want me to look at a ticker, let me know right now. As soon as market opens, I will. We have increasing volume doji candle. That's not really telling me too many things at the moment. Just because it's not like at the bottom of a downtrend or uptrend. Increasing volume with the doji candle, that's telling me I think we have more room to the downside. But the same thing is we got brought back. There's plenty of, we might, since we're at the bottom, this might be a potential buying climax. So over the next few days and weeks, look for AGRX to have really long wicks to the downside with higher volume in this range. LCID. Yeah, what's going on, LCID? What is going on? We're at 25 bucks, increasing volume yesterday. We might see a nice cup, pull back down to 26 before we break 28. And then honestly, I think break over 28, room to 30. Right now, B we'll get no, and then we have WIATT. Not a huge fan of those right now. Right now, I am watching CRSR. CRSR can break 25, 28, room to 26.80. So break over yesterday's highs, or 2 days ago highs. We have room back up to 20. I might move this down just a little bit, just because I don't want to be stingy with my price target. I want to go ahead and take my, because that's still 4% away, 5% away. I do like this decreasing volume pullback, but that is a good distance. I'm not. That would be a potential swing trade. What are your favorite options for this morning? Right now, I mean, I was thinking CRSR, but I'm not a huge fan of it now, just because I don't like. That's a good amount of distance to travel in one day. And again, I might not come up. I would like to break over that 25. We might be able to take it long, maybe up to 26. But that's a good distance. And then we were also looking at AMD. AMD, I'm looking for a bounce off 13, just because we have really oversold. So I do want to see it bounce off this previous high at 113. Then I think we have room back up to these 115 and then 116 potentially for AMD. Thank you guys for the follow. Did you look at OSK? I'm not too sure. Let's go ahead and take a peek. OSK looking like a potential double bottom here. We had really high. We had lighter volume there, but we do have a potential double bottom. Maybe a not the best downtrend on the play. I mean, but it might be classified as one. Yeah, here's the inverse head and shoulders potentially here with a nice higher low. Where could we go though? Whoa, what the fuck did Josh just say? Sorry, I'm listening to another chat room. I mean, okay, so he was talking about SPY potentially testing those all-time highs today. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. I wouldn't be surprised at all, because this price action on the SPY is stupid. It's dumb. Like, gapping up, decreasing volume, boom, 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 boom. There's no sellers. I think their market makers are moving the price to back up to those highs, sell it, and then it's going to dump. I mean, that's potential. I don't know. I have no idea, but that's a hunch that I have. That's why I'm bearish on the SPY. It could continue to go up, but overall, I am bearish. What are your thoughts on crypto? I love crypto. Actually, I like your profile pick. I like Cardano, but I do like Quant, HBAR, VeChain, XRP, ICP. So again, AMD, we're looking for the bounce, and we have the SPY. If the SPY does not break 450, we are going to we're going to buy puts. $30 seconds till the market is live. Guys, right now I'm looking at SQ. SQ is my money maker. Right now, I want to see SQ back up to 257. Here we go, 12 seconds here. We're getting more volume starting to pop in here. I want to see it break over that 76. Oh yeah, there it is, up 80 bucks. I want to see this break over Let's go and look at PROG. Okay, up another 40 bucks on that, and GoPro up. Okay, nothing crazy, Right now, the SPY, AMD. Let's go and look at SQ. SQ is kind of dumb, but I want to see SQ break. What's the SPY doing? The SPY is looking a little bearish. SQ. I want to see it. Not a fan of it right now. Not a fan of it, but I do want to see a washout long potentially. So I am going to hold it just a little bit longer. I think the SPY, I want to see the SPY hold. So then we have PROG back up at 340 or 339, 340. It's ripping. Where's our halt level? Halt level's at is at 395. So we're definitely not going to not going to get halted. SQ looking like we could be starting. I want to see this start to a nice red to green move here. BITO is not open yet. I want to see a retest of this trend line. We are looking at the SPY. Given right now, we're looking at AMD for the bounce. Yep, here's the bounce. This is the bounce that we're looking for. This is the bounce that we're looking for. I want it to come down more, down to 13. We have CRSR looking to break 25, 28. I mean, we have room higher. This would be a day trade. Car, you into crypto? Yes, I'm into crypto. I'm into HBAR, VeChain, Quant, XRP, and Ethereum. Might be a few other coins in there, but those are my biggest holdings. Oh, BITO is open. BITO is open. BITO is open, guys. Woo! The SPY looking like we could see we went down. I want to see get this bullish reaction now. SQ, we're falling, but we are getting that increase. We're starting to get that increase in volume now with a smaller spread. So buyers might look to take it long now. I want to see this back up to 257 here. Do you have other thoughts on flash loan arbitrage? No, I do not. I don't know what that is, honestly. Are you day trading? Day trading, swing trading, whatever I really see. Right now, I have some setups for some day trades. SQ's dumping. But it's okay. It's okay. I want to see this hold. I want to see this start to very light volume. I want to see this start to kind of cup and kind of move back up. Yeah, I can look it up if I'm looking at it. Mesh is retracted. I mean, right now GR or PORG, not a huge fan of this. This up. We've got resistance on that 350. So I think honestly we might have I mean, if we break 330, I might look to secure just some of my profits. I still think we have room. Yeah, I'm going to secure some of my profits here. There, I'm out. I'm out. So just because I wasn't a fan of it, I might have got scared out, but I still have some. But I was wanting to protect my profits. This, where's the SPY? Where's the SPY? The SPY, we're gapping up, but we are still looking to move. I mean, we might be slowly moving up here. I want to see the SQ start to get some bullish movement here. We have PORG, my GoPro, again, nothing crazy. What would be a good entry for OLBO or OLB? What was the news? They're getting into ant miners. I mean, honestly, if we don't hold 6, I think we're going to I mean, if we don't make a higher low here, I wouldn't be touching it. So I am looking for a higher low. and a hold above 595 for OLBO. AMD's dumping. That's what we want, guys. We want AMD to come down to around 13. Come down to 13, maybe catch the bounce back up. CRSR did not get that bounce how we wanted it to. Everything's kind of, again, the SPY's down and everything looks like everything's kind of following. But we might be able to see. I'm going to delete CRSR just off because I want to clear up my watch list still a little bit. PORG. GoPro. I'm going to remove GoPro too. I still have my position, but I'm good on it right now. IFRX might be cupping for a nice red to green move. WAT might have room slowly move it up. I don't like this price action. I mean, we're continuing to push. Continuing to push. Break over the high. We're gonna have a lot of volume start to pop in here. Room back up to 206 and then potentially 216 for those highs. EDSA, nah. There's that pop for SQ. That's what I want to see. I want to see us now stay above 251 potentially here. I would like to see an increase in volume on this doji candle. A really long wicks to the downside. We're just going to absorb. PROG might be looking. IFRX. If we break this, if we do not crack this, crack the low. Not touching this. Not touching this at all. KAVL. We didn't crack there, which is unfortunate. We would like to see a crack. Might have been an ascending triangle here for the crack. Let's look at Tesla. What's the SPY doing? SPY's kind of making lower lows. I mean, not crazy, but we might see a nice. We might see a bullish reaction here soon. PORG again. I sold out PORG, but I think we can still move higher. IFRX. Increasing volume to the downside. Not what I want to see. I don't think I'm going to touch it. I think we have room back down to 250 potentially here. 260 to 250 for IFRX. And then we have WAT. Very high volume. Broke that low. Not a fan of it right now. KAVL. There's that ascending triangle break. Increasing volume. What was the news on this again? No news. I'm not a fan of the no news. That's why I'm not a fan. Look how much we got rejected hard off that level. We did get some reaction, but I don't like that fast price. It's very choppy. So I'm staying away from KAPL from it right now. We have EDSA. Looks like we might be looking to actually kind of reverse here. A nice double bottom. We might run back up to 940. Biotech says its COVID-19 drug candidate reduces mortality based on the phase 2 trials. Phase 2 is okay. Again, the volume is not there. I would like to have a high relative volume, but it's just not there. So I am going to delete EDSA from my watch list. Look for the nice higher low here. Might look to actually start a position. I'm risking below 6. I'm risking below 601. Maybe a new low a day. I want to see it. As I get more confirmation, I'm going to add into this. I got a little bit more confirmation here. But I don't like this decreasing in volume. My stop's again at 106.01. Looking for this downtrend break. Thank you guys for the likes. I'm looking at OLB. I'm looking to see this. I like that decreasing volume. I like this really high doji candle, so I am going to add in a little bit more. Now I have 100 in. I'm only in with around half my position. I want to see that increase in volume. There's the break. There's that break of the now increasing volume. I want to see a slight another pullback down to 616. Then I'll add into another or 618. Oh, I'm in again. I wasn't a fan. I should have waited just a little bit. I anticipated that, but we are in. If we break this right here, I'm not going to add into my position anymore. I want to see a slight pullback, decreasing volume. I like this pullback here. We are looking to see a reversal here. Once we break, I'm moving my stop to break even. We have around 30 seconds left on this candle. Let's see what's going to happen. I'm going to go in with my full position. Again, I'm going with 200. I'm risking a new low a day. I'm risking around 30 bucks. Break this high. Want to see it break this high here. Again, I'm saving some of my capital for options. Pulling back. It's okay. I knew that. And I did scale on a little bit too hard on there, which is okay. But once we break that 270 or 675 level, my stops are now moving up to around this low, around 614. Come on, I want to see increasing volume here. I don't want to see this really light volume. We have around 30 seconds left. I want to see volume start to pop in now. Volume start to pop in. There's the break. Stops are now going below this low. Because I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that at all. Got rejected. You know what? I'm actually going to take some of my capital off the table. Yep. No, I don't want to short it. Okay, I have nothing. That's why I wasn't a fan. That's why I had a good stop loss in place. Wasn't a fan of that at all. See how I was able to anticipate that move to the downside? That's how powerful volume price analysis was. And I wasn't fast enough to actually take my profits. And that first started by this move not having any volume. This had no volume moving up. The market maker was moving it up. And I was about to take off half of my position to protect my profits, but again, it did not move. Oh, SQ is ripping back up over 255, baby. Woo! Guys, we have room back up to 258, I think. I'm up 125 bucks on the day on this trade. I'm up 345. Oh, I'm up like 400 now. I'm up 70% maybe on this trade. What's the SPY doing? The SPY is the SPY's not getting any bullish movement. If the SPY doesn't break, I didn't get the successful retest of 280 that I wanted just because I'm not a huge fan of it. We have AMD looking for that bounce at SQ ripping. I want to see SQ rip even higher today. PORG kind of struggling. We might have an ascending triangle. Look for the break. Thank you. Nice call. Good morning. It's been a while. How's it going? Good. It's going great. Today's been a wonderful day. The past 2 days have been amazing with SQ, PORG. We've been calling it. It's glad to hear back from you again. How have you been? FRF. I don't like this downtrend too. It's too steep for mine. KAVL. It's on OBL and Tesla. BITO kind of pulling up. How much is this moving? I don't know any of the fundamentals or anything. I don't know, guys, is there a way to see like float market cap? Wait, hold on. Let's go ahead and look at analyze. Fundamentals, maybe? Okay. Tesla, let's see what's going on with Tesla. By the numbers, quarterly, year over year. So I don't know if it's going to tell me the float market cap. There's the market cap. Outstanding shares, it tells me. But it does not tell me the float, which is unfortunate. People are saying hold, long. Oh, I can just buy it right now. Pretty cool. OLBO. The SPY. It just... SQ. I want to see the break over 55.75. I want to see a break 255. I don't like this decreasing volume. I might look to take my profits just because the SPY is bearish. Oh, the SPY did break it, but it's if we don't continue. I want to see it increasing in volume here. I don't want to see that. There it is. Okay, there it is. I like that. I want to see increasing volume, though. I don't like that we have decreasing in volume now. So what's SQ doing? SQ got rejected off of that. We have decreasing volume. I want to see us. I like this very light volume. I like this pullback. If we don't break over. Oh, hey, Joey. I'll look at time. Let's see it. Cody got me tripping. Lemonade. All right. We might have there's just right now, I don't know what really, it's nothing screaming bullish, nothing screaming bearish. It's just kind of moving lower. I really don't want to break the low of 85 cents. Breaks low of 85 cents. I am not a fan of TYME at all. But fundamentally, I have no idea. I think fundamentally, you know what you're talking about. And if you truly invest in it, just in buy. SBSW, I can look. Let's go ahead and take a peek. Too choppy. I'm not even going to try to. Way too choppy. I do not like this choppiness at all. We might have a downtrend in the play. Look for a higher low. Fill a gap at 13. Break the if we hold 13, we might break the downtrend and continue higher. We might have broke that downtrend already, actually. Came and retested. Maybe run back up to 1653. It's just too choppy to really trade. I wouldn't be trading it at all. SQ, come on. I know you want to. We're pulling back and then just getting filled. Coming back. Sellers are trying to get it, but I think I'm going to close my position here. I think I'm going to try to get around 9. Let's try to get 960 out of it. Let's get 940. I'm out. There it is. Guys, that was I'm glad I locked in those profits. Now, TSLA is going to reversal, maybe a higher low with a potential downtrend break. Delta is not enough for me. SPY, AMD, looking for that bounce. That's what I don't like about PROG. Ripped up and just kind of selling. Just not wanting to break that 350 level. I think we could be forming a nice descending triangle here. So I am looking for the break of that 115. I want to see it back down to maybe 113.30. WATT. I'm not a really fan of this price action. Very choppy. I'm staying away for trading. KAVL. That ascending triangle break. I mean, we're above that market high, but I'm not going to buy it. We don't have news. So, is it momentum? It might be a little bit of momentum. What was the news the other day? I don't see any. I don't. So I'm not really a huge fan. I'm going to go ahead and delete OLB off my watch list. BITO. I mean, it's kind of ripping. I mean, I'm just kind of, I don't even know. SPY coming back up. SQ, what's SQ doing? Okay, yeah, SQ is kind of dumping back again. Decreasing volume. So we might be looking to rip higher. I just wanted to protect my profits because I was already up 70%. Let's go and look at SOFI. Josh talking SOFI. Talking a lot about SOFI. Not a huge increase in volume. I want to see another decrease in volume. I want to see another double bottom here. Come down to... Yep, I'm looking at WATT. I'm not right now. I'm looking at SOFI for the break, looking for a head and shoulders pattern, inverse head and shoulders pattern here. I want to see a higher low. We have decreasing volume on this pullback, which is not what I want to see. I want to see a nice confirmation of a candle. Otherwise, I will not take this. We're getting rejected off VWAP, and there's the Wall Street stocks in positive territory pre-market Tuesday. Decreasing volume, that's not what I want to see. But let's go ahead and look at WATT. WAT might be looking for that reversal, increasing volume on this candle. I would like to stay above 250 here. If we close back below 250, I'm not a huge fan of it. Break above 250. Back above. I mean, I want to see us start to, let's see. I mean, break above 253 right here. We have room up to 255 and 256 for WATT. And then we might be able to see more traders step in and bring it back up to VWAP. IFRX, I'm deleting that off the watch list, dying. WATT, keeping that on. KAVL, doesn't have any news. Dropping it. TSLA. You know what? I might buy, I think I want to buy one share of BITO just to say I got one. I mean, that's just kind of decreasing volume. Waiting for a good entry now. There's no we'll wait. Tesla at 1K. I think Tesla's looking good. I think Tesla's going again. When does their earnings come out? Aftermarket Center's earnings conference call tomorrow. Tomorrow. Let's go ahead and see. You know, I might 22nd, so the 20th, the theta is stupid. Let's look at puts. Let's look at some really out of the money puts. Let's see if we can get something that's absolutely stupid. We need a delta that's somewhat okay. Never mind. All these are all Gamma 00. So if it comes down, I think Tesla's going to drop. But I'm not going to risk that much. I'm not going to risk. Yeah, tomorrow Tesla's not going to risk fucking $300 in puts for Tesla. Even though it's not a lot of money, but I don't want to risk it. I don't want to YOLO it. You know what I mean? It's gambling. Double top for SQ. I'm glad I sold it. If we do, I think we could have the potential to break the VWAP. Guys, that was a great trade. I got in. I mean, I caught around $10 or around 4% on PORG is kind of pulling back. It is dumping. That's why I wanted to protect my profits. I still have some. I'm still holding for. I still have some holding for a while, weeks. So again, if we go ahead and look at PROG, look, we run up and had a pullback for a little bit. Another run up. I want to see a nice pullback. And look how we have little volume right now, which is what I want to see. If we had extremely high volume in this area, I would be more scared. FDA meeting this month. And by chance, you know what the FDA, like what they're doing with the FDA by chance? La 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 la. Moving up around 4% today. Break over that $1 level. We're gonna see a lot of more volume start to pop in here. Break over that $1 level. We have room to 107. WAT bounce off VWAP. WATT, there's the had increasing volume on this candle. Could have got in. Nice inverse head and shoulders there. Now I want to see decreasing volume. I don't want to see it break below 254. Yeah, so I am going to look for, let's go to 225. I'm going to look for a potential scale in here. WATT. Crypto, please. I will look at crypto in 1 sec. I might be scaling into this position real quick, and after this trade, then I'll jump over to crypto and look at something real quick. I'm risking 4 cents right now. I'm gonna, screw it. I'm risking so little. Screw it. I'm risking five bucks. And I'm going to be scaling into this position as I get more confident in these. Break over VWAP. I mean, we have room back up to 275. If this candle closes very light volume like this, thank you for the follow. I'm definitely going to scale into this position a little bit more. Or once we break that 258 level, I am going to also add into. There's that. So we got 250 shares long. If this candle closes with a small spread, I might be looking to take my profits or just take a small loss. I don't like that. That increase in volume here. I want to see this hold. Break over that high. Decreasing volume. Don't like that. So I'm not going to add into my position yet. Very light volume. But needs to break over 260 right now. Needs to break over 260. Needs to break 260. There it is, 260. Nice. There's that increase. Oh, do not like that at all, actually. I'm getting out. Okay, it was able to get out. See, my TD was acting up there, wasn't letting me move it. It was giving me some SCN targeted fusion protein therapeutics for the treatment of patients with cancer. Okay, that's some big. That's a big. That's some big news. I mean, you said that's happening this month. If that's happening this month, I might buy a call. I'm glad I sold my SQ. We PROG dumping. It's okay though. I'm holding longer term. SPY getting that rejection. Now we have AMD. AMD coming down. I still want to see AMD back down to around 14. I'm going to create an alert at or below. What stock? Right now, nothing. I'm not really watching anything. Maybe buy more PROG at 3. That might be good. I am watching AMD for when it comes down to around 314 or 114, 113. And SESN, I am looking for a potential play. I mean, I don't know. They have an FDA approval from Fusion Protein Therapeutics for treatment of patients with cancer this month. They've decreasing volume today, so I want to see what happens, but I might go ahead and throw a little bit into some calls to see if we can get that move higher. Let's go ahead and see what could potentially happen here. Let me get the date. Awesome, thank you. Then we have SESN. If it's happening this month, let's go ahead and pick out December 17th, I guess. We'll do a $1 strike. Let's go in with 10. So it's $200 that you could risk. Now, I mean, hold on. Now let's go ahead and look at FinViz real quick for SESN and see what the short float is. And we have SESN. Now, short float, I'm not too sure what it is, actually. Let's go to Yahoo Finance. It's not letting... Okay, this is what's going on. Okay, once this loads, I'll bring it back up, but... SQ's back down. Okay, there we go. SESN. Here we go. Statistics. Float 200 million. So that means it's going to take a lot to move this company, which is not what we want. Shares short 77 million. Semi-short float percentage is only 4%. So that means there's not a high short float, which is good. That means there's not a lot of market makers and institutional traders thinking that it's going to come lower. PRG, very light volume doji candle. I mean, we might have a small pullback for a PRG for a little bit, but I mean, I think it could potentially come up. And if you are on PRG and you're up, I mean, if you think it has continued to move, but I wouldn't let a winning trade turn into a losing one, because you never know. PRG could dump. No one knows. Tesla dumping. That's what we're talking about. AMD at 1445, 1485. SESN, move SOFI. Gonna go ahead and remove Tesla. WATT, PORG, SQ. I'm glad I got out of SQ. Let's go and look at DKNG and ZM. Oh my goodness. Guys, absolutely ripping. I mean, D and K was ripping to the upside, so I mean, tonight. Yeah. ZM, I'm pissed. I missed the entry. Missed the entry by $2, and I would have been able to get in, make another probably $600-700, which is unfortunate, but DraftKings didn't enter. Let's see if there's anything else on our scanners. Nothing really. Oh, AVIR. AVIR dumped, but it looks like it's ripping now. Why is it ripping? I think we've run back up to 18. Show the price on the left. Save as default. Yeah, 1806. We run back up to 1806. I want to see a pullback though. We're starting to have that increase in volume on that candle. I want to see a pullback down to 13. So AVIR, I am looking for it. I want to see it pull back down to 13, pull back to 13. I might look to buy some calls here for the move higher, back up to 15 and then potentially 18. And then I always like doing my profit loss ratio or my options profit calculator. Just because like it's at 14.14. Select option December, and then we want $15 strike. Probably going with around 3. Nope, I'm going with 2. Today, if it went to 16 today, could be up $400. But I would have to see a very good pullback. I wouldn't be entering here because it's very I mean, I'm not a huge fan of it at all. I moved up 33% since market open. And AVIR is ripping. Absolutely ripping. Here we go. I want to see AVIR pull back down to around 13. Looking pull back down to 13. I want to see more of a pullback here. Starting to get that increase in volume here. AVAR, there we go. See a nice pullback here. There, man, looking for the move higher now. Man, that implied volatility is killing me. But I think we have room back up. I want to see it come back up to 16 and then 17. We have increasing volume now. Break over the highs. I know you want to. Wasn't a fan of that, but I got out. I anticipated it way too early. Oh, no. God damn it. It's probably going to rip now. It's probably going to rip. God damn it. Now it's worth 145. Let's see. I mean, I anticipated it, so it's okay that I actually stopped it. I've been okay. What can you tell me about NVCN? No news for today. It's up 3%. Decreasing volume today and yesterday, which is not what we want to see. We'll look for a higher low. As long as we don't break 65 cents, I think we're bullish. So I think we could see it if we saw a higher low, nice double bottom. I mean, honestly, I really don't want to break 66.5 cents, but we see a nice higher low and continue higher. Break again, higher low, break over that $75 resistance, room to 80 cents, eventually 80 or 85. Excuse me. Be careful, guys. We might see a selling climax. This might be the selling climax. Be careful on AVIR. I'm there. That's why I got out. Wasn't a fan of it. We could also be breaking. Oh, I don't like these long wicks with really high wicks. Expect another potential wick where we pump up, and then get rejected. If you see another candle pump up past these highs and then get rejected back down, close your position if you are long. There's that. It's getting rejected. Boom. I would get out. That's what I'm saying. And it's going to dump. I think we have room back down to 13, maybe even lower. I mean, AVIR, there it is. That was the dump. I'm glad I didn't hold that. Okay, I got nothing's really pulling back. I mean, we did pull up. I was looking for this potential reversal here. PORG, dumping. I want to see it stay above 3 now. BITO. Might look to buy 1 here. I'm buying 1. Fuck it. Fuck it, right? I'll buy 1. SESN and AVIR. Honestly, guys, I'm not really seeing anything. No specific date, just says end of October. Okay, I am gonna keep it on my watch list though. But I do think I'm going to end it here. I don't really see anything. I mean, the SPY, what's the SPY? Oh. What's SQ doing? I mean, the SPY's ripping, so I'm assuming SQ's ripping. 254. It's back up those highs. Made a nice double bottom. I think we're going to rip all day today again. We could very well, potentially. We have decreasing volume, though. But I do think I'm going to end the live streams here just because I'll look at CEI. I mean, I'm done trading. It's pretty slow. I'm not. Oh, whoa. Did they release something? Energy option. Friday 150 call, 30 earnings. So, I mean, expect another bullish pennant here. Actually, CEI, I might be looking to pump here. About 5 contracts here. Stops are below. It just kind of popped up. Increasing volume. I want to see this kind of rip. I got in at 30. Not a fan. I'm getting out. I don't like that. I don't like that long wick. So again, I didn't take any profit or loss on that trade. But I do not like that long wick. I anticipated it too quick. We might see this 90 EMA bounce, and I bet you $100 it's going to bounce back up. There she is. There's the pop. There's the pop. Again, I would have been, I mean, it's not even up a lot. The contract's not even up at all. Still at the same price. The implied volatility is fucking it over. What strategy do you use for trading? So I use a couple different strategies. The bull flag, I use either double bottom with a downtrend break. So if I see a double bottom that's close with the downtrend break, then I'll use the 9 EMA and 20 EMA. And I kind of, it's like as the price action comes back above the 9 EMA, and I call it the 9 EMA squeeze, 9 and 20 EMA squeeze with the squeeze back over and break the downtrend. There's a strategy there. And it's a lot more about volume. I'm mainly looking at volume. If the volume matches price action, then I will be looking to get in. Again, CEI, bullish pennant here. I was able to, I mean, again, if the volume doesn't match for the downtrend or the double bottom, then I'm not going to take either double bottom or the downtrend. So I'm mainly looking at volume. I think I'm going to end it here, guys. I'm going to go get food. I anticipated CEI. I'm glad I got out of it, though, because, again, it moved up, but it's still, the contracts are still the same price. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for stopping into the live. I will see you guys tomorrow. But if you guys want to continue to get live streaming, head over to Alpha Day Trading. You can get our scanners. You get 120 video lessons. You get, if you buy, we can set you guys up with the Ultimate Day Trading Starter Kit. That's worth $500. We can get it for free. If you are interested, come over to my TikTok and message me on TikTok. And if you are, go ahead and send me an email at Cole.Shelton .R at gmail.com. But if you guys are interested in actually going and checking out Alpha, let me get the link for you. Hey, I'm interested. Awesome. Go ahead, actually message me there, and then we can work out a deal so I can actually get you the most for your money instead of just buying what are the plans that we have. But if you are looking at interested, go ahead and check out the site there. And then you can message me through Cole.Shelton.R. I need to make sure that email is correct because Cole.Shelton.R. Yes, go ahead and message me there. We can talk. We can set up. I can get you a good coupon. Sounds good. Awesome. Same on TikTok. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, go over to the YouTube. Anyways, peace. Awesome. Sounds good. All right. Anyways, happy trading. I hope you got, again, chase good trades. Don't chase money. And be safe. Had a trade plan. See you guys tomorrow.